ever try to steal my parking space again.
Life today is a melodrama. Wouldn't you say it's a melodrama? Caught in between our fears and dreams, we're driven to extremes. Every game is a tense cliffhanger. Every loss an immense wall banger. Matters of the mind and of the heart are pulled at poles apart. Today's hero doesn't bear his crest, for a knife in the solar plexus. He's naked enough when they rate his credit. All-night computer in Texas. Life today is exaggerated, overwrought, and overstated. Now when people go for broke, it isn't just a joke. Today's heroine doesn't swoon in shock. Her current ways are cuter. She'll say no 1,000 times no to a deal that doesn't suit her. Life today is pure theatrics, circus-like with acrobat tricks. High on a tight wire there we perch, eternally in the lurch. Today's villain doesn't sneer and snarl like a football team in a scrimmage. He does his dirt with honeyed words to protect his image. Life today is a pressure cooker. No one can be a mere onlooker. We're all cast in a tight-nail biting play. We may not be the child in the torn pajama, carried through the snow by its poor sick mama. But if you don't think we're living in a melodrama, just look at life
the new pride of Helmsport waterfront. Harbor Hideaway. 600 condos for the up-and-coming.
An irresistible sight, sir. They'll be snatched up before you drive the first piling.
The final piece of the Trinity, Irvin. The product built by me, the developer, on land obtained by you, the local procurer.
I prefer the term acquirer, sir.
Acquire it is, Irvin, as long as you procure.
Oh, I will, sir. I'm honored to be part of so promising an enterprise.
It will be more than promising, Irvin, if we do half as well as I did in my more recent projects, scraped meadow condos, sand pit chalets, and drainage ditch estates.
Where on earth are they, sir?
That would be telling.
Well, I don't mean to pry, sir. It's just that Harbor Hideaway seems an infinitely better name than those were.
Oh, those weren't the original names. The original names were Grassy Meadow Condos, Sandpiper Chalets, and Rippling Brook Estates.
Well, who changed the names?
People who sold the condos to. They thought the name should be more descriptive of what they actually bought.
They were not pleased, I take it.
I wouldn't know. It's against my principle to stick around after the last unit's sold. Now, I come in and I buy land cheap. I throw up flimsy buildings, I sell hidey-uppies, and I'm out of there.
I covet your sliminess.
Someday when we know each other better, I'll divulge my methods to you.
How can you speak of genius in terms of methods?
Oh, I have my ways, as you have. And I assume that your ways have been totally effective in the purchase of all the land I need for my present project.
Wildly effective, sir.
I'm not interested in wildly, I'm interested in totally.
By circulating the rumor that there's going to be a drug rehabilitation center in the port area, I managed to create a mass flight of businesses from the vicinity. All the needed waterfront property has been acquired, sir.
Yes?
With unpublicized transactions?
Yes?
At bargain prices?
Yes?
Except one.
How did I know there was a clinker?
A small property belonging to a Cecily Staunch, a young woman who lives there with her widowed mother and runs a small bakery in part of the house.
She wasn't interested in selling at a bargain price?
No. But she did offer me a banana cream pie at 20% off.
I want you to get that property.
All right. But I'll have to go up in price.
Whatever for. All the other owners have been cooperative. We just need to find out what it will take to make our muffin lady cooperative.
Cooperative?
Cooperative.
Am I to understand that we're going to force her out?
Irvin, you're missing the point.
But I've never forced anyone out before, sir.
Irvin, that's where the fun is.
The fun? But sir, that's...
I know. It's disgraceful. It's unseemly. It's contemptible and foul extremely. The unmitigated gall of it. It's disgraceful. And I love it. Some people think it's the money. Such ninnies will never understand. They've never known the thrill of a wrecking ball or the joy of despoiling the land. It's disgusting, it's rotten, to glory gain ill-gotten. I can't imagine life without it. It's disgraceful, and I'm crazy about it. Some people think it's the power that puts that smile in your face, but they've never tingled as a landmark falls and an eyesore rises in place. It's disgraceful, it's disgusting. My bank account is full. Some would say that I'm afflicted, but no, I'm simply addicted. It's worth the price of admission to take new owners to the door. It's that look on the faces when they see what they spent their life savings for. It's disgraceful, it's scandalous, and it'll take an army to handle us. For we have the motivation you can't replace. So help me saints above, I do it all for love, and what I love, saints preserve us, is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's disgraceful.
Did you check the 1 pound whole wheat?
Yes, Mother.
Did you make the icing for the cupcakes?
Yes, Mother.
Are the rolls rising?
Risen, Mother, risen, just like you. Only the rolls are not supposed to be back in bed.
I only wanted to help.
You can help me best by staying in bed, as Dr. Norquist says.
I'm tired of just lying there watching television. Today on Donahue, all they've got is 2 transvestites and an axe murderer.
Sounds pretty interesting to me. Phew, a little early for snow, don't you think?
Has the mail come? I'm worried about the bills.
Mother, you are not to worry about the bills or anything else for that matter. Dr.
Dr.
Norquist.
Norquist doesn't have to lie in bed all day doing nothing. If I only hadn't moved to Florida.
Nobody knew you were going to get sick in Florida.
Nobody gets sick in Florida. You just shrivel to death.
It wasn't your fault.
If I hadn't moved to Florida, you would be off at college now.
I couldn't put away enough money for college, Mother. The cost kept going up.
If I hadn't moved to Florida, you wouldn't have taken the money you saved for college and bought this bakery from me.
It was a good move, Mother.
If I hadn't moved to Florida, you wouldn't own my bakery now, and I wouldn't have to ask you if the rolls were rising. I'd tell you, get out there and raise those rolls.
Mother, you want to have another attack?
It would be at least a change.
Quick, Quick, Mother, back in your room. Here comes business.
I'll just sit here like a customer.
In your bathrobe.
Say I'm one of the croissant for breakfast crowd.
Miss Staunch, do you remember me?
Sure do. Did you come back for that banana cream pie?
Sure, but that's not all I'd like to buy.
Then how about some cranberry tarts as well? They're also on special.
Fine, but actually I had more than that in mind.
I have fresh rolls, hot from the oven.
Okay, but that's not all.
I see you believe in a hearty breakfast.
Mother, what else would you like?
I'd, like to buy 2 cakes, 5 pies, a dozen tarts, 2 dozen rolls, 8 loaves of bread,
That's everything on the shelves.
plus the building that surrounds them and the land under the building.
Cecily, this man is trying to take my home away from me.
Mr. Blurt, I thought we concluded that conversation on your last visit.
It would have been, except I didn't get the right answer from you.
I have only one answer to give.
Aw, come on, Miss Staunch, sell out. Everybody's doing it.
So I've heard. But the others are just moving their businesses. This is also our home.
But people move their homes all the time.
Not these people. Crawl back under your rock, you home wrecker, or I'll spray you with insecticide.
Mr. Blurt, can't you see you're upsetting my mother? I'm afraid she may sustain an attack.
He's the one who'll sustain an attack.
I'm the one who'll sustain an attack.
Mother, you've got to calm down.
Miss Staunch, my boss insists on buying this place. You're making it very difficult for me.
Mr. Blurt, if you cause my mother to have an attack, you ain't seen nothing yet.
All right, I'm going. But I'll be back. My boss has his methods.
What methods?
That's the first thing I'm gonna ask him.
And next time, no 20% off.
Now, Mother, you just put this out of your mind.
Put this out of my mind. This man is trying to pull my home from under me. And you say, put this out of my mind?
I have no intention of selling this place. Just forget the whole thing.
Your late father and I bought this place when we were a little girl. And we so wanted it someday to be yours.
It is mine.
But not this soon. This soon was a mistake. If I only hadn't moved to Florida.
I think you might do well to put Florida out of your mind, too. But don't you worry. I'll handle this. I'll take care of, no matter what they do.
Matter what,
For I will see you through whatever may come. However the chips may fall, I'm at your beck and call.
no matter how rough the ride, I'm at your side.
I will
mind coming in here? Miss Dirk, would you make 3 copies of these land purchase agreements for our records?
Yes, Mr. Beanscott. Are all the agreements in now?
Virtually, Miss Dirk, virtually. There's but one tiny patch to go. And I'm sure that by the time we finish with those, Mr. Blurt will return with the final contract. And that will be when our work really begins.
You did say I might have the opportunity to make some overtime pay.
It's all part of the development game, Miss Dirk. You go through periods of unendurable waiting. Then all of a sudden you're running at full speed in a marathon race.
I could use the overtime.
Fine, then you won't be inconvenienced if I ask you to lend a helping hand to the operation this coming weekend.
This weekend? Oh, well, I guess I could move things around.
Splendid. We'll be doing a little moving around ourselves.
Running errands, meeting clients,
Navigation.
navigation,
We'll be working in my weekend office on my cabin cruiser.
and Mr. Blurt?
He'll be running errands, meeting clients.
I see. A Barney ship with a merry crew of 2.
Away from all the hustle and bustle.
Mr. Beanscott, there's very little hustle and bustle in town on weekends.
And none where we're going, Mr.
Well, I'm grateful for the opportunity to clock some extra hours, but I just don't know about this boat business.
Don't be concerned, my child. It's all part of being a developer.
I'm concerned about what you expect will develop.
A good working relationship, Miss Dirk. Efficiency in the workplace, Miss Dirk. Quickly arrived at decisions under pressure, Miss Dirk.
All that means one thing in the office and quite another at anchor, Mr. Beanstalk.
We'll discuss this at a more propitious time, Miss Dirk.
I'll get those copies made, Mr. Beanstalk.
Well, what's wrong with Miss Dirk?
She's very new to the development business, Irvin. Very new. I'm not terribly sure she has the right stuff. But have you got the right stuff, Irvin? Have you brought me the right stuff? Am I correct in surmising that this is not the only cloud that hangs over our bakery negotiations?
You surmise correctly, sir.
Well, apparently you've met your match in the real estate business, Irvin.
She's not a match. She just doesn't want to sell.
She doesn't want to sell yet. We haven't made her want to sell yet.
I'd call that a fair appraisal of the situation.
Irvin, where do all our construction workers park their cars?
In the municipal garage.
It's about time we started saving money on parking.
But we've got a very reasonable rate at the garage.
From now on, our construction workers will park their cars free around the bakery.
But that would clog up the whole area for 2 or 3 blocks.
It might even tend to cut down customer traffic in the bakery.
Might. It's
Disgraceful.
disgraceful.
Now, do you think that you can successfully arrange to change the parking assignments? I don't want to overtax you, Irvin.
I'll do it, sir. I won't let you down this time.
That's most advisable, Irvin. Because we in the development business are always looking for people with the right stuff. Because unless they have the right stuff.
Miss Dirk, you don't look so good. Hungover.
Seasick.
I'm leaving Miss Dirk in the office in your hands for a few hours, Irvin. I'm going over to make a political contribution to Emerson Tittle's campaign for governor.
I thought you just contributed to his opponent's campaign.
I did.
Is that brilliant? I mean, is that brilliant? What an opportunity to learn from a man like this! He's gonna show me how to steal that land with style and grace, and do it with a smiling face. Hang on, Irv, you're in the big leagues now. He's gonna teach me how to force them out skillfully, so they'll end up thanking me. Hang on, Irv, you're in the big leagues now. He says it's there for the taking, with brains and charm and bakery. He doesn't want a piece of the pie, this man wants the bakery. This is gonna be my breakthrough time, if there ever was. I'll think as he thinks, do as he does. Hang on, Irv, you're in the big leagues now. He'll teach me to have the patience of Job and the morals of Judas Iscariot, so I can ride a limo to my suite at the Marriott. Let him think that I'm a little slow, that's alright. Let him think I'm not too bright, that I will learn only what he'll allow. But remembering things is one of my better traits. Remembering things like straight meadow condos, sand-pit chalets, and drainage ditch estates. They just might come in handy somehow. So hang on her, you're in the big, that big league now.
Excuse me. Is this where I apply for a loan? The teller directed me here.
I'm the assistant loan officer, but I can at least help you get the ball rolling. Please, have a seat. I'm Rodney Stallworth. Now, what sort of loan are you looking for?
I'm Cecily Staunch. I run the Seabreeze Bakery over on the harbor.
Oh, yes, I know it well.
I've run into a little parking problem.
I don't see how the bank can help you with a parking problem.
I have the city working on that. It's just that it has caused some reduction in sales. You know, people can't find a place to park.
Proceeds are down.
And the city estimates it may take 3 weeks to a month to alleviate the situation.
Alleviate?
They're putting in meters.
I see. And you?
I need cash to keep going in the meantime.
Cash to keep going. Miss Staunch, are you telling me that you have come to the bank for a loan because you need it?
Exactly.
Well, there's only one thing I can say to you about that.
Which is?
I'm only the assistant loan officer. Your application will have to pass the committee.
So?
The committee takes a hard line on people who need loans.
I see. And here I've been selling pies and cakes for years to people who are famished. Shows you what I know about business.
So, what are we going to put here for where it says why you want the loan?
To keep from going under.
No, no, no! That's out of the question.
It is the question.
How about capital improvements?
Would the bank consider my staying in business another month a capital improvement?
How about buying a delivery truck?
People have to come to me. It's the combination of sea air and bakery smell that gets them. Trucks have a different smell.
Miss Staunch, you're not helping me to get you this loan.
You keep talking about someone else.
Someone else?
Someone else who doesn't need a loan. Someone else who is putting in capital improvements. Someone else who is planning to buy rolling stock. When are we going to talk about me?
We're not.
Why not?
Because you're unmentionable.
Sir!
You're one of those thousands of poor, benighted people who think that banks are in the business of lending money where it's needed. Need is unmentionable in banks.
I see. You want me to fabricate.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we need to translate your situation into banking terms.
I see. How about this? In order to consolidate expansion plans to accommodate steadily rising sales, I need to install 2 new ovens, a new display case, fluorescent lighting, and air conditioning.
Now you're beginning to make sense.
And I need the money by Friday or I'm down to 2.
No, you almost had it there.
I almost had it here. I'm afraid I just don't have the right ingredients to bake a banker's cake, Mr. Stallworth.
I just don't want the cake to fall, Miss Staunch. I don't want you to walk out of here without any hope of solving your cash flow problem.
It seems clear that you have no choice, Mr. Stallworth.
I can't let you go like this.
I'm afraid it's out of your
Miss
hands.
Staunch, please.
Please?
Please. Help me.
Help you?
Yes. I have this problem.
You want me to help you with your problem?
Yes. I'm a handicapped person.
You are? You hide it well.
Oh, it's not a physical handicap, it's mental.
You seem of sound mind to me.
Sound in everyday life, unsound in business.
In business?
My handicap has destroyed my chances in every position I've held.
What is it? Sexism? Slipshod record keeping? Kleptomania?
It's compassion. That's why my face is so ashen. Someone comes in and tells me her woes. I harden my nose, but something always undermines my business like blows. It's compassion. It's the only way out of fashion. The others say to me, and I quote, "You're rocking the boat. Computers are your guide, not a lump in your throat." My bosses don't like to trust me with money for my lack of business-like punch. Waiters in restaurants look at me funny when I order the businessman's lunch. They know I've got compassion, the cause of many a tongue lashing. It's not disease you can cure like the gout. You can't have it out. It's something most psychiatrists know nothing about. My bosses have their cut and dried ways. They won't fire me, they hedge. They keep promoting me, not upwards but sideways, until I fall off the edge. Married, someday I hope to be married, and you can bet I'll be on the spot. I'll worry a lot. Someday I'm gonna have to tell my wife what I've got. Will she leave saying she's been a fool? Will they take my children out of school when they find out their father has C-O-M-P?
Right. You have a problem.
So you can understand why I don't want to see you leave empty-handed. I don't want to see you overwhelmed with financial pressure. I don't want to see you plowed under with debt.
You sound sound like you don't want to see me.
Oh, but I do.
Your compassion getting the better of you again?
In your case? No.
You don't consider my case worthy of compassion?
I consider your honesty worthy of respect.
You seem to know some of the right answers.
Sometimes you hit the right answer when you say what you think.
You seem to have no trouble with that.
I have a great deal of trouble with that. You're the first person I could be forthright with today.
I'll have to come in more often.
Please do. In the meantime, I'll work on this. There's got to be a way for you to get some working capital.
Please keep in mind, Mr. Stallworth, that there are limits on what I'm willing to do to get it.
I'm very well aware of that, Miss Stodge. I'll call you when I have news.
When you have news, Mr. Stallworth. I look forward to hearing from you.
Well, Rodney, old boy, you started out the day with only one mental problem. Now you've got two. Passion. That's what she stirs in me. Passion. And I may never be businesslike ever again.
Watch your footing, Irvin. It's easy to take a header in this demolition debris.
Still think you should have waited for final approval by the city council before you took down the old building.
The city council okay is inevitable once the final piece of property is ours. In the meantime, why deny ourselves the unbridled joy of watching these outdated structures fall from grace?
You really enjoy this, don't you, sir?
Ever since I was a child, trampling down other children's sandcastles on the beach.
I envy you. You don't seem to be concerned that our pecan pie lady is still hanging on. No customer can park closer than 3 blocks away and she's still hanging on.
Well, apparently there's more to this sea air and bakery smell combination than we at first thought.
Indeed.
So it calls for a more decisive move, one to destroy her business inside the store.
One to destroy sales.
Sales to people who have walked at least 3 blocks to buy her wares. I've got it. Indecision.
Indecision.
Irvin, if you were to walk 3 blocks to buy something delicious in a bakery,
Something delicious, yes?
what would most effectively turn you against ever coming back?
Someone in front of me who couldn't make up their mind what they wanted to buy.
Exactly.
Indecision.
Congratulations, Irvin. You're getting slimier all the time.
It's being close to you that does it, sir.
It's too bad Miss Dirk didn't have your capacity for learning, Irvin. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had to let her go.
Perhaps your firing her will make her a better person.
Whatever. Now, I want you to instruct our employees that at certain appointed hours, they are to patronize the Sea Breeze Bakery. Now, you will overlap their hours so that there's always one in the store at the head of the line, unable to decide on which delectable goodie to take home for dessert.
We'll have her in the psycho ward in a week.
With a body of customers sworn off sweets.
I don't know how you do it, sir.
Experience, Irvin. Experience that will carry the city council.
Excuse me for asking, sir, but doesn't the city council look into a developer before they give him the final okay?
Minutely.
Well, what about those 3 projects you did most recently where they changed the names?
What most recent projects?
Oh, you know, automobile graveyard vistas or whatever they call them.
I'm glad you've forgotten the names, Irvin. It was imprudent of me to bandy them about. The city council will find my credentials impeccable.
Impeccable?
Some years back, I did a condo project That was first rate all the way. Design, material, construction, location, the best.
And you lost money.
No, I made money. I called the project row house condos because that's what they were.
And nobody bought them.
Sold out in 3 months.
I see. But people didn't appreciate what you did for them.
Oh, they appreciated it. Row house condos won that year's National Development Architectural Award.
So why'd you change your approach to the business?
I didn't, don't you see? I was just setting myself up
Setting yourself up?
to make a killing. That's what it's all about, Irving. To make a killing. Don't you love the sound of that word, Irving? A killing.
It's thrilling, sir. So when the city council looks into you,
They look into row house condos. It's the only development I'm known for. In my more recent projects, I kept a much lower profile.
not to mention a movable address. It's brilliant, sir, just brilliant.
It's better than brilliant, Irving. It's disgraceful.
It's outrageous.
You get infected because it's so contagious.
There's builders allowed to build all over the place.
And the best of those who con end up in the Pentagon. And someday I am gonna get there and be a disgrace. A disgrace. It's disgraceful.
Aha! Simon Legree himself. Have you come to remove the roof from over my head, or will you settle for a pound of flesh?
My business is with Miss Staunch.
Your appointment with my daughter was for 10 a.m. It's 11:15.
I know. I couldn't find a place to park.
She waited for a while, but then she had to go out.
I see.
But she left a message.
She left a message?
No.
She didn't leave a message. She
No.
left a message.
No.
Oh. That's
That's
the
the
message. Just no, nothing else?
Cecily minces pies, not words.
Not even if I find you an equivalent space in an apartment with a reasonable rent?
Would it have a bakery in it?
Well, no,
With a sea breeze?
not quite.
So where's the equivalent?
Mrs. Staunch, I'm trying to accommodate you and your daughter.
Don't waste your time.
I'm in a very tough spot.
Well, then, take the bakery, by all means. I didn't realize you were in a tough spot.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it.
First you want to take my home away from me, then you want to take sarcasm away from me? What do you plan to leave me with?
I'm just trying to do my job.
And I'm just trying to get through the day, which is turning out to be a bad one.
You're having a bad day?
I never saw anything like it. People can't make up their minds.
You're having a bad day.
Is there an echo in here?
And I'm having a bad day.
Right, that makes 2 bad days.
Yes, but does it?
Certainly it does. When I went to school, -1 plus -1 equals -2. 2 bad days.
But that's if you add them.
Well, why don't we subtract them and you take your bad days somewhere else?
Because -1 times -1 equals +1. One good day.
You mean my bad day times your bad day equals 1 good day combined? This is idiocy. How can it be?
By multiplying.
What did you have in mind?
One good day is far and away better than 2 bad days.
2 bad days that suppose we share. Tomorrow is there, a hangover phase.
Couldn't happen to you times me. That makes us a negative times a negative. That's a plus. And you and I know that numbers never lie.
Mr. Blurt, would you like to play a little two-handed bridge?
How do you play that? that? With 2 dummies?
Speak for yourself.
No, I mean 2 other hands.
I'll show you as we go along. Cecily's always too busy to play, so I haven't taken a trick since I left Florida. They call this honeymoon bridge.
Is that anything like strip poker?
Cut the cards, Mr. Blurt.
Deal away, Mrs. Stunt. My bad day's beginning to feel better already.
You times me, that makes us. A negative times a negative, that's a plus. And you and I know that numbers never lie.
Looky here, looky here.
Cecily, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just having a look, that's all. Just having a look. You should be back at the bakery, minding the store. It won't hurt anything to study the alternatives. What alternatives? We've put 8 hard years into this business. But I don't know anything else. And this thought keeps gnawing at me that there may be a lifestyle I'd like better than the one I've got. Like what? Like getting a job, like having an apartment, like other people do. Other people don't have what you have to start with. I'm not going to buy, I'm just going to look. Phew, you're as bad as my mother. Oh, it's up to $1 now? You have to get out of the bakery more often.
May I help you?
You can if this is the personnel department. I'm seeking employment.
You have your resume? I'm Miss Dirk.
Here it is. I'm Cecily Staunch.
It isn't much, is it?
I haven't done much. I've operated my own bakery since high school. That's it.
You'll have to spiff this up a little.
Spiff?
The personnel director will not be impressed. You'll have to embroider it a little.
Embroider?
Embroider. Then you fill out this questionnaire, answering all questions regarding religious beliefs and personal hygiene. I'll make an appointment for you with the company psychiatrist. You'll take the drug test, sign the little deal, we'll check out your credit rating with a computer in Texas, and you'll be ready to start applying.
I don't want a bypass operation. I'm looking for a job.
I don't know what else I can tell you. I'm fairly new here myself.
You weren't in personnel before?
No, development. It lasted until my boss tried to get me to play ship ahoy with him on weekends.
You're not a good swimmer, I take it.
Nor in hand-to-hand combat.
Well, good luck with your present job.
Wait. Shall I make an appointment for you with our personnel director?
No thanks. Just tell him I'm not impressed. It's $1.25 now? Industries?
Yes, I am. Oh, hello, Miss Stutch. I didn't expect to see you so soon.
I didn't expect to see you so soon. Are you moonlighting?
No, escaping. Personnel director, hunting lodge, Adirondacks, picture.
He wasn't hunting moose, I take it.
I think he kept picturing my head mounted over the fireplace.
You certainly seem to have no trouble getting a job.
I have no trouble whatsoever landing a job. I have all kinds of trouble keeping one. Apparently, I haven't been paying enough attention to the fine print in my job description.
Well, have you been here long enough to help me see about renting a condo?
I was just putting some new pictures into our brochure. These are the available condos.
Oh, no, I want to rent, not buy.
Those are not the purchase prices. Those are the rents.
But I can't pay the rent.
But you must pay the
Officer? Is the number 33 bus running late today? What? They've dropped the route. Thanks anyway. Well, come on, Cecily. We're going to get where we're going the old-fashioned way. We're going to earn it.
Hello again.
You're selling cars now? What happened at the real estate office?
The realtor wanted to introduce me around at the home office in New York.
That doesn't sound too bad.
The home office is in Detroit. He actually intended to try and soften me up by taking me to dinner at the top of the World Trade Center at Windows on the World.
Just to soften you up.
I guess he didn't know I don't do windows.
You do get around. Job-wise, that is.
I'll say, now when I meet a new boss, instead of, how do you do, I say, unhand me, sir.
To get to the point quickly, which I guess I should do. If I find a suitable job, I'll be needing a car.
Oh, you want a car? Have we got cars for you? We've got hatchbacks, latchbacks, matchbacks, pickups, boxes, convertibles, all for less. Everybody yells around here. That's the way we sell cars. Only $13,995. Only $13,995.
Excuse me, mister. I'm trying to get an idea of prices. Did you say $13.95?
No, I say only $13,995, and the deal's not emphatic till you're ecstatic.
To understand that you have cars here that go up as high as $14,000?
Well, that's not our top price. That's our average price. I was starting out in the middle so I could work you either way.
Sounds as if I'm really in the market for a used car. Quite used.
Oh, hand-me-downs. Oh, I pay good money for other people's problems.
You don't push your used cars, I take it.
Oh, we have them.
Well, what's your lowest price on a used car?
Our used car prices start at $19.95.
We're talking about just under $2,000.
Yes,
And what do I get for my $19.95?
it's our brand new category of used cars called Totaled.
Totaled.
You can't go lower than that.
Really, Miss Dirk? Thank you, Miss Dirk. Goodbye, Miss Dirk.
Everywhere I turn, I'm blocked. Everywhere's the same. When I try to play a card, someone's dealt me out of the game. Could this be the same villain who wants to take my shop? If it is, villain, I'll have a word with you. Stop! You hand me college that costs too much, tuitions that I can't touch, to which I say, unhand me, sir. You hand me cars that I can't buy, insurance that hits the sky, to which says I, unhand me, sir. I'm asking you by Jupiter about what you're putting me through. I'm not lazier or stupider than you. You hand me food bills that really bite, medical bills out of sight, to which I say, take them away and let me live a little of your yesterday. Understand me, sir. Unhand me, sir. Housing used to cost a quarter of your income. Boy, is that a laugh. Now I can swing it for half. Don't hand me words to ease the pain. Inflation and credit drain. Don't supply and demand me. I have a life to start. I have a course to chart. I can pull my weight if I'm not pulled apart. So take your filthy paws off me, unhand me. Sir!
There, you poor benighted dupe. There, I take your jack with my king, your queen with my ace, and the rest are mine.
Foiled again. I can't understand how such a warm-hearted person like yourself can be so bloodthirsty when she's holding a few face cards.
At 1 cent a point, I believe you owe me $4.63.
The next hand will have to be the last. I only brought a 5 with me.
Excuse me. Is this the Seabreeze Bakery? It looks more like the Seaside Casino.
Cecily, you're just in time. We'll deal you in.
Mother, this is a place of business, not a recreation hall. What about our customers?
This works fine with customers. They come in, they can't make up their minds, we play a hand.
Mother, the first day I leave the shop in your hands, I come home to find you playing two-handed bridge with this opportunistic land grabber?
I'm afraid I have to take a back seat to Miriam in the game of opportunism, Miss Staunch.
Miriam?
Irvin and I are on a first-name basis. It happened during the 5th hand.
Irvin and I. Mother, this man is here on behalf of the villain who's trying to take this place away from us.
Everybody needs a little time off once in a while.
Yes, but it is hardly customary for one to relax behind enemy lines, Mr. Flirt.
Well, Mr. Blurt is about to usher me back through no man's land to refill my prescription.
Mother, you're not going out.
Dr. Norquist says a little walking is good for me.
But with this purveyor of villainy,
Miss Staunch, I am not a purveyor of villainy. I am a student of villainy. I haven't got my degree yet.
Mother, you're a sick woman.
One who's having a good day.
My mother, who came home to me from Florida sick as a dog, and for whom I've cared for all this time, just all of a sudden gets up and waltzes out of here with a guy she barely knows. She gets a bee in her bonnet and she's out of here. Just like that, she's out of here. She's out of here. She's actually out of here. The air is fresher. The walls are lighter. The ceiling's higher. And I feel uproariously and deliriously guilty. Well, they're back. For a minute there, I was beginning to think I was having a good day. Mr. Stallworth.
So, this is the inside of the famous Seabreeze Bakery.
Am I to assume you're here to take advantage of our sponge cake sale?
Perhaps, but I have other motives as well.
All honorable, I trust.
If wanting to see you again can be considered honorable.
This is a place of business. You are as welcome as anyone.
I hope to improve that welcome with some good news I have for you.
Good news?
I have found a loan for you.
Mr. Stallworth, I thought we ruled that out at our interview at the bank.
Oh, it's not a bank loan.
Well, I certainly could not accept a loan from you personally.
It's not from me. It's from the Humane Finance Company.
Humane finance?
Yes. A few days after our interview, I met this man from Humane. Apparently they specialize in unusual cases.
Like someone needing money.
Exactly. He told me they would be willing to consider any worthy cases the bank rejected as bad risks.
You told him I was worthy?
Miss Staunch, do you need the money or don't you?
My needs are severe, but so apparently are my terms.
I believe we already ruled out lying.
Forgive me. I do appreciate your mentioning my name.
I did more than that. I asked him to come see you. Today, if possible, with the check.
That was very nice of you. But I doubt very much that anyone in the finance business would bother to go out of his way to come here and...
See? Trust Rodney Stallworth to help a maiden in distress.
The door's open! It's just a customer.
I'll bet you a sponge cake it's not. Miss Staunch, I'd like you to meet Mr. St. Christopher from Humane.
Please forgive my hand, Mr. St. Christopher. It's been in flour a little too much.
Such can only adorn the hand of so beautiful a baker.
Thank you. Mr. Stallworth tells me you consider special cases in your business.
And in your case, Miss Staunch, yours is the most worthy and effective of all those that come to our attention.
You would be willing to lend me the money I couldn't get from the bank?
I have the check with me.
Well, this is so sudden.
I believe you told me you didn't have a lot of time.
What do I have to sign?
This brief document.
Brief. What does it say?
Standard promissory note. To be paid back in full in 30 days, plus normal interest.
And by then you'll be back on your feet, and all will be well.
But what if all is not well?
He has the option to foreclose on the bakery.
But why speak of such things at a time like this? This is a time for thoughts of rebirth, of an enterprise once dying brought back to life, a second chance when all seemed hopeless.
Would the bank have required the same terms?
I'm afraid so.
And I don't have to make up a story about myself to get it. That alone makes this very tempting.
It brings a tear to the eye to realize that there are still those in this callous world who still hold to the old-fashioned virtue of honesty.
Mr. Stallworth, it looks like I have two choices. Chapter 11 now or foreclosure in 30 days.
A lot can happen in a month.
All right, Mr. St. Christopher. I'll accept your offer of help. I just hope to heaven I'm making the right decision.
You put your hope in the right place, Miss Staunch.
In you, Mr. St. Christopher?
In heaven. After all, it's a well-known fact that heaven will protect the small business person. Heaven won't allow her problems to worsen. She can face the world with a light-hearted air, for she's in heaven's care.
Heaven will protect, heaven will defend to the end. The merchant small, heaven will supply what business may deny. An accountant in the sky will provide it all.
Heaven, please protect the small shopkeeper, for I will surely drown if I go down any deeper. I will do my best to make it pay 24 hours a day.
Heaven will protect, heaven will defend to the end. Her tiny star,
Protect it, it must. That is only just. For if it bites the dust, what's a heaven? Heaven will protect.
Heaven will protect.
Heaven will protect. Heaven won't allow. Heaven won't allow. She can face the world with a light-hearted air.
God bless you, Mr. St. Christopher.
Oh, he has, Miss Staunch. He has. For she's in heaven's
Mother, how can you just sit there all day playing hand after hand?
Irvin still has $3 left.
But in 3 days, we're not going to have a bakery left.
fridge can't have been good for business. Sales are up thanks to our play a hand while you're waiting policy.
But we haven't put away enough to pay off the loan, and the redemption period expires in 72 hours.
Then ask the man to please wait a few more days. It's done all the time, isn't it, Irvin?
In this case, I'm reminded of a frozen crystalline spheroid resting in the warmest reaches of Hades.
A lot of help you two are. Well, when they come to evict us, they can just carry you out with the card table.
Going out, dear? Play your last card, Irvin.
What's the use? You'll just top it.
I'm going out to get some advice on our problem at the Small Business Advisory Council.
I already went there once. They said increase sales, cut expenses.
Well, I'm going to see what they say now.
Have a nice afternoon.
I would appreciate it if you would look up occasionally to see if a customer is standing here.
There. You see? I play a 10, you've got the jack.
You made 2 mistakes playing that hand.
I made no mistakes. You were simply dealt too many stoppers.
Goodbye, you two.
But you led to my stoppers. That was a mistake.
I'm leaving.
I had no choice but to lead to your stoppers.
I agree wholeheartedly that Urban has no choice. Goodbye, everybody.
Even if my own daughter, my own flesh and blood, agrees with you, Irvin, leading to my stoppers was a mistake.
And I say it wasn't. All right? Let's go back through it. I opened with a club, and that was right. You answered with a diamond, nice and tight. I covered with a heart, you bid a spade. That's when my 2-club bid was made. Then I heard you lay no trump on me, like you got the cards to jump on me. When we got to 3 clubs, that was that. There was where I sat, and here we go, doing the recap rap. Trump my ace, just to watch my face.
Oh, tell me how to play this game. I know the score. I played against your kind before. By you, I'm never going to be outdone unless your name is Culbertson. Don't try to peek, that I won't stand. I'll show you the back of my hand. If you keep track of everything, I couldn't finesse your king.
And here we go. The recap rap. I took the trick,
You
laid a trap.
You
Trump my ace, just to watch my face. Don't try to make me think that you're playing fair, that you win like this with skill and prayer. All of which one thought has sparked, these cards we're playing with are marked.
How dare you think I need to cheat when you're so easy for me to beat? Hold your tongue if you like your nose, or we're gonna come to blows.
And here we go, doing the recap rap. Playing with you is a snap, though generous to a fault I am. Next hand I am going.
Slam!
Up car!
Hold it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks for holding the car for me.
I would have held it forever.
Forever. Mr. Stalwart.
Around here, I'm called Rodney.
What happened at the bank?
Remember that edge they kept promoting me out toward?
Yes.
I fell off.
Well, this job appears at least to be steady.
I'm not so sure they're thinking of automating the elevators. Oh, by the way, where to?
Small Business Advisory Council.
10th floor. How is the bakery business?
It's a 24-hour proposition until I pay off that note. I do hope you understand.
The first 3 times I thought you just didn't want to have dinner with me.
You know that's not true. It's dinner I don't have time for, not you.
Been pushing it pretty hard, huh?
I've been trying to crack the restaurant trade. I'm making progress, but time is running out on me. 3 days to go to pay off the loan, and I'm $1,200 short.
No, this is 7. You want 10. Good afternoon, Mr. St. Christopher.
Good afternoon, 8, please.
Good afternoon, Mr. St. Christopher.
Good afternoon.
Out 8.
Mother says I should ask that man for an extension.
Why not? The worst he could say is no.
You really think so?
10th floor. Go for it.
Maybe I will. See you shortly.
Oops, got a call. Here we are.
The employment agency has nothing for me today, so save me a spot in the car for tomorrow.
You got it. 10's ringing.
Well, the Small Business Advisory Council is even smaller today. They're closed.
Another one of those funny Monday holidays?
If you're looking for a job there, I already checked.
Miss Dirk!
Miss Dodge!
How are things at the car dealership?
Ending.
Hunting lodge?
Motor home. The dealer's adding on a line of them, and he's chosen me to help him with the test drive.
A ride in the country?
Across the country.
Hello, new job.
Uh-oh, here I go getting involved again. Got a call.
This time around, the hello's taking a little longer.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Main floor next. Have a nice day, all.
Excuse me, Miss Dirk, I want to speak to that man.
No, you do not want to speak to that man.
I'll be right back. It'll just take a second.
Miss Dodge, do not apply for a job with that man. He has a cabin cruiser with his and hers life jackets.
Mr. St. Christopher?
Who's Mr. St. Christopher?
That man is Mr. St. Christopher.
That man is Burnwell Bainscoff, the developer.
He's not a developer. He's from Humane Finance.
Don't tell me who that is. I used to work for him. Just before he fired me, he had me set up a little loan company for him called Humane Finance, in case the bakery he needed to complete his condo project held out on him.
That bakery is my bakery.
Your bakery?
When I met you, I was studying alternatives. But the cost of everything has left me with only one. Stand fast and hold on to my bakery.
In standing fast, you didn't accept a loan from him, did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, no! Can't you see what he's doing? He's putting you in debt to him and seeing to it that you can't pay him back.
Seeing to it?
The parking glut, customers who can't make up their minds, organized strategies designed to kill your business, and all perfectly legal.
So, you default on the bakery. You default on the loan. Oh. And I got you into this.
What's his real name again?
Bainscoff.
I want to know who it is I'm up against. Well, I won't have to go back to the Small Business Advisory Council for advice. I already know what they'll say.
What's that?
Never accept a loan from a man named St. Christopher.
Now, don't be too hard on yourself.
And they'll say something else, too.
What's that?
Never accept advice from a man who wants to help you too much.
Come on. I'll help you to the bus.
came up with to help her at the bank. And for this present mess she's in, she's got me to thank. I'm getting to know too many of these scenes well. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna be known as a pitiful wretch who clearly has shown he's inept, but means well. I want to help her in the worst way, so I help her in the worst way. No use crying, just keep trying until I get it right. I want to care for her and protect her, to show I care for her and respect her. There's a lot to it, so I'll just do it until I get it right. Making mistakes is hard on the heart. Making mistakes makes me burn. But those are the facts if you want to be smart. That's what it takes to learn. I want to give her what little she might lack. I want to hold her, but not hold her back. My chances are distant, but I'm persistent until I get it right. Given the choice, I might rather be perfect with everything planned, strolling through life effortlessly, being someone no one can stand. But no, I'd rather be myself and be with her. Fumbling me with her is a pattern I'm stuck in without any luck in. But all I can do is keep on trucking until I get it right. Until I get it right.
You sure you're okay now?
I'm fine, and I've never been worse, all mixed together.
I've been there a few times myself. Well, if you're okay, I better get back to work.
I'll just rest a bit here on the bench until the bus comes. But you can do one thing for me, if you will.
Anything you want.
Stay out of motorhomes.
Darn if I don't think you're gonna pull through. Keep me posted. Alas, alas, will no one save me? Here am I, a poor little sugar cookie, about to be engulfed by that black-hearted villain devil's food. I am powerless to stop him. Is there no one to save me?
I'll save you, sugar cookie.
Oh, cream puff! Save me from the clutches of this dastardly villain!
The weak and the helpless must be protected. Let me at 'em. Be gone, dastardly devil's food. Release this innocent cookie from your foul clutches.
What did you say, cream puff? Come closer that I may hear you better.
You preyed on the helpless long enough, devil's food, to feed the low appetites of your satanic sludge. Be gone, you blot on a bakery shelf. Be gone, I say. Be!
Oh, horror of horrors! You engulfed him!
It was satanic sludge that got me.
You mindless beast!
Oh, no, not that. I don't want a scolding.
Then be on your way and never darken his poor cookie's sugar again.
All right, if you promise not to scold.
I'll promise only if you leave these premises forever.
I'll leave. As soon as I can stop trembling.
There, Mother didn't mean to frighten you. Here, Mommy will give you a hug.
Most horrendous of happenings. I am lost forever. That licentious Lucifer has engulfed my saving angel. I am lost.
So now, me proud cookie, are you ready to submit to my insatiable hunger?
Never, you gluttonous fiend. Never.
Who in this whole vast bakery will save you from my clutches?
Oh, alas, alas, who will save me?
I will save you.
No, it's not you again.
Yes, it is I.
Curses, foiled again. But I'll be back, sugar cookie. You hear me? I'll be back. And when I come, total engulfment.
Oh, miracle of miracles, I am saved. Out of the jaws of destruction I am saved. But who are you who has restored me to life out of the yawning chasm of death?
Well, you can call me Sub, or you can call me Hoagie, or you can call me Italian. What my friends call me.
My hero!
That's it! All I need is a hero who will show up in the next 3 days with $1,200 in his hand. Ha! That's a laugh. It's just not the type to sit and watch at the window. Little Nell, you're trapped in the snowdrift, and no one has answered your shout. And it's no longer a low drift. Your head is all that sticks out. No bounty rides up through the snowstorm. No strong arms to help pull you through. Only a voice in the darkness saying, Nell, it's all up to you. You're all on your own. You face it alone, little Nell. It's all up to you. $1,200 in 3 days. Let's see. At 8 hours a day, that comes to $50 an hour. What could I do that's worth $50 an hour? Besides that. Little Nell, you're tied to the train tracks. It's a fate I don't recommend. You're tied in the middle of the main track, and the train is rounding the bend. No cowboy rides up on his white horse to free you as good cowboys do. Only a whine in the whistle saying, Nell, it's all up to you. You're all on your own, you face it alone, little Nell, it's all up to you. Now wait a minute, Cecily. How far are you willing to go to hold this villain off? To a fate worse than death? Now that may not be far enough. Little Cecily, you're trapped in a mortgage and tied to a monster so grim. No tear in your eye, no catch in your throat has a chance of placating him. No banker rides up in his Volvo with a certified check that he drew. Only the click of computers say to lose it, it won't be because you haven't tried everything. And I mean everything! Cecily, it's all up to
This court is taken.
Were you speaking to me?
I said, this court is taken. Vamoose.
Who said so?
I say so. And if you know what's good for you, you'll...
If I know what's good for me, I'll what?
If you know what's good for you, you'll... Miss Staunch.
Ms. Dirk?
What are you doing here? Like that?
I could ask you the same thing.
Did you lose your bakery?
I will in 3 days if I don't come up with some fast money.
Sometimes this money isn't so fast.
But you never had any trouble getting a job. Why this?
I finally figured it out.
Figured what out?
What the business community really wants from me. I take shorthand. I type on a word processor. I'm conversant with IBM, Apple, Burroughs, Xerox, and AT&T office systems. I'm taking a course in computer science at night. And from me, the business community wants this.
This.
They want this, they'll get this.
See.
But they'll pay for this.
I see your point.
The street has made an honest woman out of me.
You don't seem the least bit perturbed.
I never felt so unhassled. No more insinuating remarks, no more raises with strings attached, no more grabbies in the elevator.
I wish I felt as comfortable about it.
Here comes a prospect. If I'm not his type, I'll send you a little referral business to get you started.
I appreciate it. What do you think?
Let me see you cock that hip. Now you're talking your
Miss Staunch?
Mr. Stallworth?
Are you all right? It's cold on this corner.
Thank you, Mr. Stallworth, but I'm here for professional reasons.
Professional reasons? I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I guess I'm finding out what I am willing to do to survive.
Well, a former bank executive who's now a part-time street cleaner is not exactly in a position to be shocked.
What happened to the elevator job?
Instead of automating them, they computerized them to force us into operating them on a schedule of maximum efficiency.
That doesn't sound like you.
You get into an awful lot of arguments with a computer when you're unwilling to shut the door in people's faces. Well, I'll leave you to your clients.
You already did that.
I know. I just can't leave you like this. The thought of you selling yourself is unbearable to me.
Pretty unbearable to me, too.
I don't know. I want to protect you from this.
I'll be all right. I'm finding I'm more of a survivor than I thought.
I don't want you to just survive. A person like you should flower like a garden.
Well, I'm headed down the garden path right now.
Miss Staunch, what I'm trying to say is, I love you.
Well, you picked a fine place to say it. And I think we can drop the Ms. Staunch under the circumstances.
Am I wrong in sensing that you have some sort of feeling for me too, Cecily?
No, but it's a little beside the point right now, don't you think?
It is the point. There's a big difference between the two of us taking on the world separately and the two of us taking on the world together.
Rodney, why didn't you say something before this?
I was waiting until I had something to offer you.
So now that you own your own push broom, you're laying it all at my feet.
I shouldn't have said anything. It was just a last-ditch effort. You'll excuse me, I'll just brush along. Hey! Hold on! You're interrupting my rhythm!
Nothing to offer me, Rodney Stallworth. If you think your compassion and understanding means nothing to me, you're out of your mind.
You really think I'm worth hanging on to?
To me, you are.
A street cleaner on part-time?
I guess I just like challenges.
I can feel your words brush across my face, and it makes my pulse start to run its race. All of a sudden, this is such a romantic place, here at the bottom of the barrel.
That's a moon above, not the streetlight's glare. That's a garden lane, not the sidewalk there. That's jasmine, not bus fumes in the air. Here at the bottom of the barrel, the wind
Whips the dirt around until our teeth are gritty. But here with you, the underside of the city is pretty.
and those tons of trash are but souvenirs. The traffic's roar is music to my
You
ears.
smile at me, and all I hear are cheers. Here at the bottom of the barrel. Here at the bottom of the barrel. Here at the bottom of the barrel, the glittering ladder of success is only supposed to extend up. But where we stand is beginning to be the end place to end up.
Show compassion where it is blasphemy.
Take a lonely stand against villainy. Just be yourself, and you too can be clad in our Christmas carol. On top of the world, at the bottom of the
Christ, they're giving out samples now. Excuse me.
Hey, buzz off!
I'd like a word with a lady.
Well, can't you see she's taken?
You're gonna spend your money right here on the street?
I know this man. If he recognizes me, I'm lost.
Afraid your customers will find out?
I'm afraid my mother will find out.
I'm afraid you've made a mistake. She's not what you think she is.
But she's who I think she is, and I need to talk to her.
About what?
About business.
Forget it!
About the bakery business.
What about the bakery business?
Ms. Staunch, I've learned something that may be of help to you. I've been looking all over town for you.
What kind of help?
I will need to talk to you privately.
You can speak in front of Mr. Stallworth. He's my banker.
Banker? Well, I heard the banks weren't doing too well. But I didn't know they were in this kind of trouble.
I was a banker.
What are you now?
I am this lady's fiancé.
We're going to have to work on your sense of timing.
Miss Staunch, are you willing to trust this man?
Unfortunately, yes.
The question is, why should she trust you? Why, after all your efforts to undermine her, are you suddenly willing to help?
Bainscop dumped me because I haven't been able to get her property for him.
I'm sorry you've had to pay for my stubbornness.
It gets worse. Bainscop refuses to pay my commissions on the properties I did get for him. Says it was a package deal.
You should have expected that from him.
So you want to get back at him?
Wouldn't you? And if in doing so I'm able to help the daughter of my favorite bridge partner, so much the better.
Sorry, Cecily. It was just one of my previous bosses. He wanted a discount for old time's sake. I told him I'd think about it.
Miss Dirk?
You seem to be doing all right here without me. Hello, Rodney. Hello, Irvin.
I see employment agencies cover a broader range of jobs than they used to.
Not quite, Rodney. I got here on my own. Don't let me interrupt any negotiations that may be going on.
There are no deals being struck here right now. This is a meeting of the Dump Bainscop Committee.
Well, as a charter member, I vote we saute him in a little oil. Perhaps with some dill and a touch of garlic.
We were just hearing a report from our intelligence committee.
Intelligence, huh? As I recall, that wasn't your strong suit back at the office.
Well, if you'd stop talking and listen, you might even be a little impressed.
Forgive the interruption.
Okay. Some years back, Bainscop built one legitimate condo project. Since then, he's been using the reputation gained from that to make a killing. His recent past is filled with rickety developments, teeming with irate condo owners trying to find Bainscop to bring him to court.
Figures.
Where are these irate condo owners?
He never told me, but he did let slip the name of 3 of the developments once.
Can you remember the names?
They're unforgettable. Scraped meadow condos, sand pit chalets, and drainage ditch estates.
But in this whole whole wide country, how can we find 3 lonely developments?
Wait. Those irate owners. In order to buy those condos, they had to have financing.
That they did.
If I was still at the bank, I could check those transactions on the credit information computer in Texas.
Oh, you mean the cookie cupboard?
The cookie cupboard?
At one of my former offices, that's what we used to call the credit information computer in Texas.
Miss Dirk, do you think you could get the boss of that former office to let you use the company computer to extract that information?
Can you wait here a minute?
Sure. Why?
Coming up, 1 discount!
You're wonderful.
Listen, kid. You've got to roll with the punches, bend with the hits. Don't let them hack your hope to bits. Take the best shot they've got and then come up smiling again. I'm telling you to keep up your spirits, see the through. So no one can try to scare the pants off you. Roll with the punches they have thrown and throw back one of your own. I said you
Roll with the punches.
yes I did.
Roll with the punches.
That's it, kid.
Don't let the punches.
Protect your soul.
And next thing you're on a roll.
You got to keep what's important well in mind so you won't be the blind, leading the blind. Have respect for yourself and dig in your heels when someone double deals. I'm telling you, you got to see the fun in the midst of the fight and feel the joy of doing it right. Roll with the punches, that's the way, but that can make your day. I say you
Roll with the punches.
just like
Roll with the punches.
telling you.
Roll with the punches.
By design,
And they'll come out just fine.
and there are no guarantees that life will be great, but it helps if you keep your priorities straight. Know where you stand, and furthermore, what you stand for. I said you
Roll with the punches. Roll with the punches.
then begin.
Roll with the punches.
Come up smiling again.
Roll with the punches. Yes, you roll with the punches. Yes, you roll with the punches. And you'll come up smiling again. Got it!
Now, Miriam, calm down, easy there.
I've got to see that black-hearted villain before he snatches our bakery at the foreclosure auction.
But you're getting yourself into a state. You'll have an attack.
I never felt better in my life. I'm ready to take on that worm.
Urban, I thought I told you were finished.
Finished with my job. I'm not, however, finished with you. I bring you this lady who would have a word.
Madam, I don't believe we've met.
Mr. Bainscough, I am Cecily Staunch's mother.
How nice to meet a member of the family, and under such unfortunate circumstances.
The circumstances need not be unfortunate, Mr. Bainscough. You and I can straighten this whole thing out in 30 seconds and save you the court costs.
I don't believe, madam, that I have any business with you.
I have here in my purse the exact amount of your loan to my daughter plus interest.
I see. A most commendable demonstration of motherly devotion.
And from the most cold-blooded bridge player that's ever lived.
I do understand, Mrs. Staunch, that you've recouped the amount of my promissory note playing cards.
I was going slam this morning. That put her over the top.
And you bring it to me. A most affecting and just marvelous demonstration of motherly devotion.
It's no demonstration of just devotion, Mr. Bainscough. Here's the money. Let's have the note.
Nothing would please me more than to resolve our little fiscal matter in this easy and informal way, but I'm afraid it's impossible.
It's not impossible.
Oh, but it is. The redemption period expired at 12:01 a.m. today, and I'm afraid your offer of payment comes about 10 hours too late.
Do you mean to tell me you're going to stand on ceremony for a piddling 10 hours?
Mrs. Staunch, our note has gone into default, and justice must be done.
Well, I hope justice is done, Mr. Bainscough. That's what you deserve, Mr. Bainscough. Justice.
Please forgive me, Mrs. Staunch. I must go to the 3rd floor. I have to file a no dogs or children restriction for my condo project.
Come on, Miriam. You did what you could. Let's go home.
Home? I'm going to be evicted from my home, so I'm far from finished having my say with the evictor.
Any sign of Miss Dirk yet?
Haven't seen her, but then we've been pretty busy with Mr. Bainscough.
That lowlife. Wouldn't take repayment on the loan just because it was a few hours late.
Mother, that money is $1,200 short.
Not anymore. I made up the difference.
At the Sea Breeze Bakery and floating bridge game.
Mother, you didn't take money from customers.
No. They elected me official house loser. Do it so well.
Well, if Bainscough wouldn't take back the money, we're still in a fight. Miss Dirk! Have you located those developments yet?
The computers are still down.
Our time is running out. Any chance they'll be back up today?
I hope so. I can't keep this deal alive much longer.
I think we're asking too much of Miss Dirk.
Oh, I'll manage. But I'll tell you one thing. No more discounts.
Well, I pray your efforts pay off soon, Miss Dirk. Because if they don't, our efforts are going to be as barren as drainage ditch estates.
Oh, that turkey.
What's this about a turkey, Mother?
Drainage ditch estates.
You know that development?
Certainly I do. It's in Florida, down where I was. I used to play bridge with a couple from Drainage Ditch. They were madder than hornets about shoddy workmanship that went into their condo. All the owners wanted to sue the developer, but they couldn't find him.
Mrs. Staunch, can you remember that couple's name?
Certainly I can. Ellie and Sid. What, you think I'm getting senile?
Mother, Ellie and Sid, what?
Ellie and Sid what? My own daughter thinks I'm over the hill. Thinks I'm losing my marbles. Imagine, my own daughter.
Mrs. Staunch, can you remember their last name?
Of course I remember their last name. You think I don't remember their last name? Certainly I remember their last name. Cecily, what was their last name?
You should talk about Ellie's hair.
Bright red with white roots. The combination was very dramatic.
Can you picture her having her hair done?
Yes, she always went to Alfredo's of Drainage Ditch.
Can you see her making an appointment?
Can I? Always on the phone, that woman.
Can you see the hairdresser writing down the appointment?
Every 2 weeks.
And what is he writing down in his appointment book?
That's easy. One red dye job.
No, whose name is he writing down in his appointment book?
Ellie's name.
Ellie who?
Ellie. Ellie. He only had one Ellie.
Mrs. Staunch, it is of the utmost importance that you remember her last name. It could save your home.
That Ellie couldn't save a flea. The worst bridge player I ever saw. When we played the men, we always lost because of her. Also because of her cheating husband.
There was this guy I used to play bridge with in the Army who used to cheat.
I think we do well to talk about Mrs. Staunch's bridge partners right now.
No, this guy was really a cheat. I mean, he was the most dishonest bridge player that's ever lived.
Dishonest? Ha! You don't know what dishonest is till you played with Ellie Sid.
Miriam, I'm not saying Sid wasn't a crooked bridge player. I'm just saying my Norman was the biggest card cheat in the continental United States.
Baloney!
Mother!
You think I'm going to stand here and let someone tell me they know a dirtier, filthier, rottener, grubbier, scummier, cheating card player than Sid O'Connell?
Sid O'Connell! Mrs. Staunch, I love you!
For putting up with card cheats?
Information. I'd like the number for Sidney O'Connell, in the drainage ditch estates in
Tampa.
the Tampa, Florida area. That's right. Drainage ditch.
Mother, you remembered.
I also seem to remember that Urban was never in the Army.
Forgive me, Miriam, but you remember best when you're challenged. Some days you can't remember your own name. But you can recall every card that's been played when I'm trying to make 6 no trump.
Hello. Mr. O'Connell? This is Rodney Stallworth calling from Helmsport in New England. New England. Where the lobsters come from. That's right. Mr. O'Connell, how would you like to know where to reach the developer who sold you your condo? Ouch! He'd like to know. We're talking about Burnwell Bainscough, right? He remembers the name. Well, Mr. Bainscough's present address is
Shangri-La Developers, 5 City Center.
5 City Center, Helmsport. That's H-E-L-M.
I was hoping I'd forgotten.
That's the area code. And the rest of the number is
555-3332, and don't ask me again.
555-3332. That's right. Now read that all back to me.
Well, well, well. A scene from L.A. Law. Friends of the victim gathered round, full of compassion and powerless to help. Pause for commercial.
Mr. O'Connell, listen to me. Stay on the line. Your developer just walked in. Ah, Mr. Bainscough. I was wondering if you would consider one last time Mrs. Staunch's offer to pay off the mortgage today with full interest through this very moment.
Mr. Stallworth, there are times when nobility sickens me, and this is one of them. I have every legal right to Miss Staunch's property, and I intend to press that right.
You won't reconsider even if we beg you?
Even if we appeal to your compassionate nature?
Even if we entreat you as a loving friend.
Even if we let bygones be bygones.
Even if we refrain from calling you a misanthropic maggot?
Despite your heartrending appeals, I must refuse. Now I suggest that we stop wasting our time. Let Mr. Stallworth go back to his phone call.
Oh. Not my phone call, Mr. Bainscough. It's for you.
For me, I told the office not to interrupt me over here. Give me that. Mrs. Bainscott, what is it? I don't know any O'Connell. I don't know any drainage ditch estates.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Well, Mr. O'Connell, I'm sure you owners have good reason to sue your developer, but I suggest you locate him before you file. Goodbye.
Another crank call, I suppose, Mr. Bainscough.
Can't be avoided when you're in the public eye.
And you're really in the public eye, Mr. Bainscough, aren't you? I mean, really.
What do you mean, really?
I mean, I just gave Mr. O'Connell your present address.
You what?
Oh, he and his fellow owners are very interested in it.
I see. You know, I've been thinking this whole thing over, and Maybe I have been a mite too zealous to see to it that justice be done. I must hearken to the voices that tell us there are more ways to resolve disputes than one. Neighborly, let's be neighborly. Toward one another, let's be well disposed. Let smiles be sunny now. Give me the money now. And as far as I'm concerned, the case is closed.
Is there something now defective in my bake shop? Have you uncovered something faulty in the store? How could the value of the building where I bake drop so suddenly from what it was before? Neighborly, was it neighborly of you to trap me like an animal for sport? Now you're so affable, it's laughable. The answer's no, I want my day in court.
I believe in Holy Writ, it once was written that the lion should sit down with the lamb. This lion, after all, was once a kitten. I'm not as fierce as people think I am. Neighborly, I can be neighborly. I can picture each of you as a friend. This confusion needs conclusion. As neighbors, let us bring this to Urban, make her see the generosity of my offer.
I'll be glad to as soon as I see it.
Mr. Stallworth, as a former banker, perhaps you could show her how reasonable my settlement is.
I believe we passed reasonable about 2 miles back, Mr. Bainscough.
Mrs. Staunch, surely you can convince your own daughter of my sincerity.
The person you most have to convince of your sincerity is Sid O'Connell. And let me warn you, that man is a cheat.
Miss Dirk, we had some good times together.
Bon voyage, Mr. Bainscough.
No compassion in this bunch, I see.
Just your average band of cutthroats, Mr. Bainscough.
Well, the least you could have done was to wait a few months until I could sell a few units. Everything I have is tied up in this project.
I'm afraid, Mr. Bainscough, that you robbed your last homeowner of retirement funds.
Well, at least give me the mortgage repayment so that I can hire counsel to defend me against O'Connell.
That's up to Cecily.
Well, I do owe it to him.
What about damages for trying to kill your business?
He did that?
I'm afraid so.
Bainscough, you worm! When I'm through with you, you're gonna think O'Connell is a saint!
Miss Staunch, I place myself in your hands.
And I'm placing this whole thing in the hands of the judge. After all, we have a date with him now.
But he'll murder me.
You wanted justice? You got justice.
If there's something I can't stand, it's a sore loser, Bainscough. You've got to let you roll with the punches when you're caught.
Roll with the punches.
That's the part.
Roll with the punches.
Yes, and then come up smiling again.
Yes, you roll with the punches. Yes, you roll with the punches. Yes, you roll with the punches. And you'll come
raisin bread?
Yes, Mother.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't call me Mother.
It is a very common practice for son-in-laws, Mother.
I don't like it. It makes me feel old.
This is no time to feel like old people, Miriam. The cab awaits. We're on our way to Florida.
Florida is for old people.
Say hello to the O'Connells. It was nice of them to invite you two down.
They want us to help them spend the money they won in the court settlement.
And all I did was remember their names.
Remember whose names?
Their names. The people we're going down to visit.
Whose names are?
The what's-a-names. Cecily, you know who I mean.
Oh, I do, Mother, I do.
Miss Dirk, great to see you. How about a loaf of oatmeal raisin on the house?
Already he's giving away the profits, and after we've just paid off the mortgage.
I just ran into my former boss.
The king of the discounts?
No, Bainscough. A broken man. A pitiful sight.
You feel pity for that man?
Well, after all he tried to do was get me on his boat. The dentist I work for now keeps trying to get me in his chair.
I ask you, is that tacky?
After that street corner, I wanted a job where I could sit once in a while. But this is ridiculous.
Not to mention uncomfortable.
If he keeps it up, I'm going to marry him. Let him hassle somebody else for a while.
In the meantime, if you need to be rescued, call here and Rodney will beep me.
Beep?
She's teaching me to do the baking so she can go out and sell to restaurants.
Already doubled our business.
And that's not counting my losses at bridge.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll leave you fat cats to your amassing of riches. For me, it's back to Dr. Occlusion.
Drop by tomorrow. We'll be giving away Parker House rolls.
Maybe I'll eat my lunch here. I'm afraid to sit down at the office.
Well, fat cats, don't get too big. Half of this business is charm.
The business is going to miss yours, Mother.
I'm sure it will. Just for that, maybe Irvin and I won't come back from Florida at all.
I know a development where we can pick up a condo for practically nothing.
No condos. That's where I got sick the last time.
Well, how about a Spanish colonial Tudor chalet with palm trees?
Later, Irvin, later. Right now we better concentrate on making our plane. That cabbie won't wait forever.
Have you remembered everything?
We've got 4 suitcases, 3 shopping bags, 2 shoulder bags, 1 card table, 4 folding chairs, and 50 decks of cards.
That ought to hold you for a while.
Goodbye, you two. Take care of my home for me.
We'll do that, Mother.
Did you reset the oven temperature for the meringue?
The plane, Mother, the plane!
Well, you better get on over to Harborside Restaurant. They've got a big weekend coming up.
I'll get there. I just want to stand here for a moment and think about where I am.
Where you are?
The fact that I'm here. I'm here in my unmortgaged bakery. My mother has gone to Florida. The only person here with me is my dashing hero. And I'm so happy. It's disgraceful.